Hello everybody and welcome to Friday's live stream here at Ravenel Ford. My name's Chad, your host with Charleston Car videos on YouTube. So today we have two absolutely amazing American-made trucks in front of us for 2018. In white we have the 2018 F-150 King Ranch, established in I believe 1853. And next to it, sporting in blue, is the 2018 Ford F-150 XLT Sport Package. Both trucks are, again, absolutely amazing vehicles. In today's live stream, I'll be taking a look at both trucks. We're going to look at the differences in the trucks. And I'm going to tell you right now, folks, there's going to be a lot of differences between these two trucks because, for the most part, a King Ranch is absolutely fully loaded. And the Sport Package XLT is not fully loaded, but it does come with a lot of nice standard features on it by Ford. And that's one thing I can tell you, folks. If you're out there shopping for a truck in the United States of America, Ford has got to be one of the best brands of trucks to buy right now, hands down. Now, there's nothing wrong with GM and Chevrolet and all that kind of stuff, the GMCs and the Toyotas, you know, and all the different truck brands out there, Dodge. Nothing wrong with those trucks. But in my opinion, over the last 10 plus years of filming Fords and Chevys and Dodges and Toyotas, Ford seems to be cutting edge and kind of ahead of the curve with technology and just the way their trucks are designed and set up. So anyways, with no further ado, let's go ahead and get started and start looking at these beautiful vehicles. So I always want to let y'all know on these live streams to feel free to comment if you just want to say hello so I know who you are, and I'll definitely give you a shout out while you're on the stream. But feel free to get involved and just say hello. And if you got any questions or any concerns or comments or anything like that, don't hesitate to ask, and I'll be more than welcome to actually, you know, try my best to answer these questions for you. So let's go ahead and start moving around a little bit and seeing exactly what we got going on here. Now, the King Ranch, oh boy, it is absolutely beautiful. It really is. And there are going to be a lot of features on it you're going to absolutely love. And right now, we got a little camera shake we're getting ready to happen because I got to get my tripod legs to extend up here for a minute. So just bear with me. When we're live streaming, there is no cutting and editing or anything like that. No fancy stuff. All right. So here's the thing. And again, folks, I am not an expert, okay? I don't work for Ford Motor Company. I don't work for Motor Trend or Car and Driver. I'm not the expert. But what I am good at doing, folks, is talking on this camera and showing you what I see with my two eyeballs. And that's what we're going to do. So again, if you got any questions, feel free to ask. I may know the answer. I may not know the answer. All right, so one thing you're going to see is these headlights, all LED. And you're going to see today that the King Ranch F-150 has a pretty hefty price tag on it. It's not a cheap truck, okay? But the reason for the price being higher is because it's got a lot of great features on it. I would say this is like having a diamond ring on your wife's finger, okay? These headlights are absolutely gorgeous. Look at them. You got your daytime running light going on here. You got your LED blinkers, headlights, brights. It's beautiful. The front grille looks great. Fog lights are also LED on the bottom down there. Some advantages of having LED lights: brightness, longevity, and safety. On top of that, you're going to have LED lighting on your mirrors and in the back. Now, maybe a year or 2 years from now, I won't be talking about LED lighting so much because at that point, your typical car on the highway, brand new, will probably have more LED lighting on it than this Ford truck here. But for now, we'll talk about it. Let's take a look at the wheels. You know, what sets the F-150 King Ranch apart from all these other trucks, right? Your Lariats, your Platinums, and all that kind of stuff. It's the color combinations. That's one thing. As you can see, the two-tone going on. When you get on the interior, you'll see the King Ranch has got a leather interior inside of it that's just Oh, it's the creme de la creme, the cream of the crop. Anyways, of course, you get Michelin tires, 20-inch wheels, 275, 55s. Ooh, they're pretty. They got the King Ranch logo right in the middle there as well. And I was right in the beginning of the video. Established in 1853. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Man, that's a long time ago. That's something to be proud of, isn't it? Crew cab, of course. The rear of the truck is just as beautiful as the front of the truck. You got your blind spot radar system on here. Now it's cranked up right now and running, but we're gonna go in the truck and grab the key for a second. I'm gonna show you a couple cool features. So stay right here, I'll be right back. And I'll tell you folks, while I'm doing that, take a look at that blue one over there. Isn't that a pretty little puppy? I mean, ooh, wee, it's pretty. I'll be right back. All right, so what I'm gonna show you right now with this key, which is pretty special, which I really like, is you got a power tailgate on the back. Now, a couple days ago, we did the F-250, and the power tailgate wasn't working for me. So let's give it a shot with the King Ranch here, right? Hit this remote button right here 2 times. Look at that, and look how smooth it comes down. I mean, is that not luxury? It really is, right? So that's a sweet feature. Now, let's see if we can go ahead and come on back up. I'm just playing with you, everybody. That's the only thing, is it does not go back up. So you will have to take your human hand and push that back up. But it does go down. And that, again, that's a nice feature. Your sport package over there, that XLT, will not have a power tailgate, okay? There's got to be some things that set it apart. Now, a lot of y'all watching right now might already know this, but I always like to talk about it because it's another great feature Ford has. I mean, when you get a little bit older in life, okay, now if you're a young buck and you're 18 or 20s or even in your 30s like myself, you know, it's not too difficult to get into the back of a truck. But when you get a little older, your legs are starting to give out, your hips are hurting, your back, you know, all that kind of thing. Ford has thought about that, and they've given you this right here. And, you know, it doesn't have anything to do with age, really. I mean, even a guy myself in my 30s, this is just so handy. It really makes it easier to get in the back of the truck. It's got grip tape like on a skateboard, okay? And look at that. I mean, it's just, the design is great. It's been around a while now, but Ford's the only one that's got a setup like that. And you're in the back of this truck. You got this nice liner back here. On top of that, there's a button you can push, and you can light up your rear LED lights right here in the truck. That's pretty sweet. You got more lighting up here. You got a back window that opens and closes so you can throw that chocolate lab bone. Then you got a panoramic glass sunroof that covers the front and the back. How about that? I mean, there's not a lot of trucks out there. You're gonna get a whole big old sunroof like that where everybody can enjoy those cloudy skies. So that's nice. Let's go ahead and hop back down. Let's see if we can put it back up, right? We're just gonna grab here, drop that. Not the easiest thing to do with one hand, but I can do it. Okay, pretty simple, really. Look at that. And there you go. Put this right here. Now, Ford also has another LED light right here. Now, when I first started filming these trucks about 2 years ago, when they started putting that light right there, I thought that was another camera. And I tell you, people started commenting on my video, "You idiot, that's not a camera, that's a light." Well, thank you. So that is an LED light right here. That is your camera right there. Okay, I love how everything's just so smooth and flush mount and just integrated into that tailgate. You got LED lights for your tags. You got backup sensors, tow package, all that stuff. Now, your Chevy truck, Chevrolet, all they're going to give you to get in the back of the truck is a little indentation right here in that back bumper, and that's where you got to put your foot at to climb in the back of the truck. That's all. Again, Ford's got it going on with that. You got a nice chrome pipe. And then on top of that, if you happen to have a toolbox back here on your King Ranch, again, you might, if you're owning a King Ranch like this at $56,000 after discounts, $61,000 retail, if you got a truck like this, you might be the boss man out there on the job site. So you probably might have a toolbox. Ford's got that. Just put your foot here. Boom. we're getting in the back of the truck and we're grabbing our tools and our wrenches or blueprints or whatever in the world you got to get out of that toolbox. Well, you definitely got to give it a kick. All right, well, there we go. All right, you got to kind of be like a Hulk Hogan with it, right? All right, let's take a look at price real quick. Manufacturer's retail $61,250 for a King Ranch. Now it does have the 3.5 V6 EcoBoost twin turbo. You would think they took a Supra motor with twin turbos and put it in here, right? EcoBoost, platinum white metallic, ooh, Java Kingsville leather interior. But let's take a look here. Fuel economy, 25 on the highway, 18 city, average combined of 21. But again, retail is $61,250. After discounts, you got a $4,080 discount, 98 over invoice is $57,170, $750 rebate, it's $56,420, then $750 save more if you finance with Ford Motor Credit. So there's some discounts here. I'll tell you another thing, folks. There's not a lot of Ford dealerships out there that won't do this. Take a close look. We don't put rust proofing on them, paint, sealant, undercoating, closing, or dock fees, etc. Such items are used to mislead customers, giving more markup to selling dealer. Beware. I have worked with hundreds of car dealerships over the last 10 years, all over the East Coast, not just here in Charleston, and I've never been able to find one that has a sticker like that that says, beware. No closing or dock fees. You ever been at a dealership and bought a car and you're sitting here signing the paperwork with the sales guy and they got this thing on there that says $3.99 or $4.99 dealer admin fee, and you're like, what in the world is this for? Oh, and then the sales guy says, oh, that's for the accounting department back there because they got to go process the paperwork and send it down to the DMV and all that. Let me tell you, folks, we don't do that at Marchant Chevy or Ravenel Ford. We haven't done that ever. Okay, we're gonna pass that savings on to you. Every other Ford dealership in the Carolinas here has got one of those fees. And let me tell you something, folks. One time I added up $3.99 times however many cars a dealership was selling all year long at one of these dealerships I was at. It was like $250,000 just in a year that the dealership made off of the processing fees. So that is nothing but pure profit at the end of the day. I mean, who knows what they use it for, paying employees or whatnot, but still, we don't do it here. Pass the savings on to you. All right, that's the King Ranch exterior. Let's take a look at this one over here, then we'll get to the interiors. We're gonna try to keep this live stream under 30 minutes. That is the goal. We got some rain heading in right now off the coast, and so we'd like to move a little quicker. All right, so this is an XLT F-150. It's under $40,000. I think it's coming in around $34,000. The XLT F-150, from what I've learned, is one of the top-selling trim-level Ford trucks in America. More people buy the XLT than they buy this or the Lariat, okay? Why is that? Because you get a lot of great features on it for a great price. Now, this one doesn't have the crew cab, but there's a reason why I picked this one today, because I want to show you that it actually has a pretty decent amount of room in the back. You don't have to spend the extra couple thousand to get the crew cab unless you want it. But anyways, it's a sport. I love that color blue on this truck, and I love this gray here. That looks pretty sweet. It's got a nice metallic in it. The grille looks good for 2018. Still got the fog lights down on the bottom. You do not have any LED lighting going on. Again, you gotta bump up to a Platinum or an F-150 King Ranch to get that kind of stuff. I don't even think the Lariat has the LED lighting up there like that, except for the daytime running light. The wheels are not 20s. Still good looking rim though. Ford's got some nice looking wheels. That's a 265/60 series tire by Hankook with an 18-inch alloy wheel. Got the running boards. Still got a light in the mirror. 26 highway, 20 city, average combined 22. This has a little bit smaller engine, not a 3.5, but a 2.7 liter V6. But here's where it's cool. Check this out. Electronic 10-speed automatic transmission. Holy mackerel. 10-speed. That's how they almost getting 30 miles to the gallon on the fuel. That's really good fuel economy on a truck. Again, total MSRP, $41,335. Now remember, folks, on pricing, you know, every truck's got a different price, you know, depending on what options they have. So anyways, Here's the price on this one here, $41,335, $26.94 Ravenel Ford discount, $98 over invoice is $38,641, rebate $45.50, easy price $34.91, $750 if you finance with Ford, no closing, no dock fees, no rush proofing, no paint sealant, no undercoating, no dock fees. Now I want y'all to think about this one for a minute, all right? Here's the next one. Have you ever been to a dealership and they had this sticker on the window that says paint sealant, first place finish? They did a wax job on the car for you. They sprayed some kind of first place finish leather or carpet spray on there to make sure nothing beads up on the carpet, you know, if you spill your coffee. Maybe it's got wheel locks on the car. Maybe it's got mud flaps and all-season floor mats and this, that, and the other. And you said, holy mackerel, they charging me $2,000 on top of the price. We don't do that here, okay? Those are called dealer add-ons. We don't do that. Again, you wouldn't believe the markup that dealerships get out of putting that stuff on the trucks, okay? I mean, of course, that makes money for the parts department. And we're not saying we don't want dealerships to make money. We sure do. We got to keep the lights on. We got to keep the business going. But sometimes car dealerships, they do every little thing they can to nitpick making extra money, just like all those extra things. You may not want the wheel locks. You may not want that paint sealant that costed $1,000, and then you got to go inside that store there, not this one, but one in general where you live at, and you got to negotiate with the salesperson, and nobody really likes negotiating. I mean, there's a couple of us out there that enjoy it. It's kind of like a little game, but then you got to sit there and argue with somebody about that. They got to put the truck in the shop, take it off, or discount it, or whatever. Okay, if you want that stuff added on, you know, and we'll get it put on later. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Like that truck had a spray and bed liner in the back of it. That came from the manufacturer. This one doesn't. Sport package looks good. Nice and sporty, right? That's why they call it a sport package. All right, let's take a look real quick. I want to show you some of the interiors, and then we'll go look at the King Ranch. This is a nice looking interior. It really is a nice looking truck. I kind of like the carbon fiber look going on here. It's not real, but it is like it looks like carbon fiber. Another thing I always notice with Ford trucks, even a truck with cloth interior has got power seat options. That's nice. And I kind of like that little print going on right there. It kind of looks like a tire tread, which is kind of sporty, right? Huge armrest, cup holders, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in the doors, 5, 6 cup holders. But Ford doesn't leave a whole lot out. Let's take the camera off tripod and let's go ahead and hop in. Man. Well, before we get any further in this today, I want to tell some of y'all thank you for watching the live stream. We got 4 people on right now. I want to thank each and every one of you for being on the stream. I know people are at work right now and this, that, and the other may not have time to be on a live stream watching truck videos, but some of y'all will watch after the video is uploaded and online. I want to thank you for the subscribers. We went from last week, we went from around 9,800 to today, 1,180 or 10,183 subscribers. I want to thank all of y'all for subscribing. Man, that is such a blessing, and it's been a long journey, but I've really always wanted to get some bigger amounts of subscribers, and it's happening. So thank you so much. All right, let's keep on moving forward. So even the sport package, it looks good. It's got leather wrapped up on that steering wheel there. Got all your buttons and your controls. You got an LCD screen through here. You got another one over there. It's got a backup camera in the back with the guidelines. Check that out, pretty sweet. I mean, USB, auxiliary port, my Ford Sync. Okay, Ford Sync is a great feature to have on your vehicle. Leather here, leather right there. That's nice, it feels good. You got cup holders, big armrest, and when I say big, I mean big. I mean, look at this thing when you open it. It's nice and deep. It's got another 12 volt down in there. Armrest over here, sunglass holders up top, LED interior lighting, vanity mirror. The only thing you don't get on the vanity, you don't have any lights on the vanity. Okay, so you're going to use the light here. The King Ranch, of course, and the Lariats will have lights there. but a very clean interior. And not everybody wants leather, okay? Not everybody has to have leather interior. Cloth is just fine, and it saves you a bunch of money going with a cloth interior. Let's go take a look in the back. Before we do, let's take a look at headroom and legroom. Legroom is good. I am 6'1", 215 pounds, and if I was going to go home with this truck today and take it home and feel nice driving it, I'd be right about here. We got tons of headroom. All right, good to go on the headroom. All right, let's go look in the back. What's up, Adrian? How you doing, Adrian Sims? Thank you for joining in, my friend. Having a beautiful day here. It's Friday. It's a good day. All right. Whoop. So if you want to open up the back, you still got it on this particular truck, since it's not a crew cab, you still got to grab right here and go like that. Okay. That door opens up pretty wide. You notice that? And it goes back even farther. Check this out, everybody. Look at that. Is that not cool or what? I mean, holy mackerel, that door flew open far. And then here's another thing I love about a Ford truck. It's got, even on a non-crew cab, it's still got rear air vents in the back. Still got USB port. Still got 110 400 watt max outlet. Still got 12 volt. You still got all that in the back of even a little bit smaller truck. Let's go ahead and hop in and see how the legroom is. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Man, it's got me breathing hard though. It's tight. I could ride back here, but it's tight, folks. It's tight. Again, I put my seat in the front in position if I were going to drive it today. A guy sitting in the back that's 6 foot tall, it's going to be a little bit tight back here, okay? I can handle it, but I mean, I couldn't go on a trip from here to Columbia, South Carolina, or anything like that. I could drive down from here to the mall or the grocery store, but it's a little bit tight. But it is nice back here. It's got the amenities that you need in the back of your truck. It's got the light on the roof, cup holders. It does not have an armrest, so there's no armrest there. So that's the only thing it's missing in the back. But it is tight. But again, are you buying a truck to appease people sitting in the back? I don't know. You know, you might be buying a truck because you need to get the job done. And so not everybody needs a four-door truck. But it is nice to have a crew cab. All right, let's head over and take a look at the King Ranch over here. Let's put the camera back on the tripod and get moving. Excuse me. All right, there's a lot going on inside this truck here, folks. I'm gonna let you know that before we get in here. It's got a lot going on. But it's got to have a lot going on because it's a King Ranch. First going on here is when you open this, check that out. Ooh wee, is that not luxury? That's nice. Door panel, you got synthetic wood right there. Somebody told me this was real wood one time. I said, you got to be kidding me. That is not real wood, folks. Okay, it looks nice, but it's not real. Okay, if it is, that's some crazy looking wood. Power windows right there, memory seats, power door locks, of course. Okay, power mirrors, all that fancy stuff. Where it gets fancy at is these seats here. Look at them. Holy mackerel. Holy macaroni. Is that not a beautiful seat? Oh my goodness. You just thought you got into a Ford Bentley, right? This is like, ooh, this is like creme de la creme, cream of the crop. This is what they call, this is what the kids nowadays call it, plush. That's plush. And it's so soft and supple like a beautiful lady on a Friday night. But where are we going at with this? This is not that kind of video. Power seat, power lumbar, all that good stuff. What else we got in here? Let's take a look. Ooh, it's definitely quiet when you get on the inside. It's a little quieter than that one over there. So there's going to be more sound deadening and things like that. Put our foot on the brake. Let's crank her up. Ooh, Ford tough. The displays are really nice. I mean, they're high definition. The colors are vivid. You got a big LCD right there. So I'm really liking the displays. It feels nice in here. It's got a B&O stereo system, which is way top of the line. Okay, B&O stands for Bang & Olufsen. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly, but that's top of the line. We do got heated seats and cooled seats. We got some cold blowing AC, and one thing I'm just noticing now is that AC started blowing cold really quick, so that's a good thing. Let's turn the fan speed down. Now, Ford does got a lot of buttons and controls inside their truck. I will tell you, if you watched my Chevy Silverado versus Ford video, that's one thing I pointed out, was the Chevy was not as many buttons. So I think it's a little more user-friendly. It's going to take you a little more time after buying this truck to kind of learn how everything works and what everything does. There's a lot of technology on here, and we're not going over everything today, but I mean, look at all that technology right there. I mean, it's got all kinds of safety features and all that stuff. But the leather's nice. It feels definitely a lot nicer. Ooh, I like the way that steering wheel feels. I like the logo right here. The color looks cool. USB ports, start stop engine button. Let's look at our backup camera. There we go. You got a little display over there. Brake game, four-wheel drive controls, all that. It's nice and deep, big cup holders. Another big spot here. And it's a really pretty interior. Up top, you got that going on. You got your shade. Again, we're gonna go ahead and extend that all the way back. Whoop. Well, I don't want to open the sunroof because we got some rain coming. Whoa, come on, listen to me, sunroof. Oh, here we go. Man, that took a little while, but hey, that's a big pano roof up there. Home link. There's your lights. All that good stuff. So a lot of cool stuff inside of here. Let's go take a look in the back. Whoa, we're in reverse still. Well, we don't want to back up into another truck, do we? I'll be end up having to pay for it. I'm not gonna get my seat in position because I already know this truck's got a lot of room in the back. And but I'm gonna show it to you anyways. Is that not a nice looking back seat setup? And I love how these seats just fold right up like that. Got a little storage right there. You even got rear heated seats in the back, 110 volt, 400 watt max outlet, just like the other one. But that's the back of the truck. It's got a lot of room, got a big old sunroof. I like it. And it's clean, it's pretty. All right. All right, everybody, I told you I was gonna try to keep it under 30 minutes. That's what we're doing. So again, go back in the comment section if you're watching this video after the live stream and let me know what truck you like. And you know, what kind of Ford truck would you like to own? If money wasn't a factor, would it be the Ford Raptor, the King Ranch, the Lariat? Would it be the Sport? Would it be a work truck, a regular cab? Which Ford truck would you get, and what color combinations do you like? I'd love to know what some of y'all would like to see. That's something I'd love to have y'all do, is send me some comments. Let me know, okay, I'd like to see this truck with this color and this interior and these options. Then I can come back out here next week and film you a special video. So that's what we're here to do, folks. I'm here to hopefully earn some of y'all's respect by making videos, and at the same time do some subscriber request videos. Okay, that'd be a little fun. So we're trying to do some different stuff in 2018. To end out the video, come see my friends at Ravenel Ford, home of the no dealer admin fees, home of easy car buying. Again, I am not a salesperson here at the dealership. I do not sell vehicles. All I do is film vehicles for them. And so we do appreciate your time today. Have a good one. Visit them online at ravenelford.com. And yeah, let's see what we can get into next today. We might do another live stream here shortly. All right, everybody. Later.